Hello everyone, this is another review of Busou Shinki. Oh, wait a minute. Another Busou Shinki. There we go. That's a bit better. This is a light armor release. It's a recent release of Kohiru, the Type Chopsticks, as you can see here. Again, this is a light armor release, so it's a smaller box. Just a show off of the graphics. Quite oriental style graphics this time. Again, bit of display showing off some of the feature, and again a good display box so you can see exactly what you're buying. And let's take her out of the box. And here is the figure. So it's a MMS third small size. I think one of the biggest difference between the standard and the small size is, let's see, let me adjust the camera first. There we go. The biggest difference between the MMS short and the MMS tall is the feet, which makes her much shorter in that direction, and I believe the body is slightly changed as well. Also, on the MMS tall, they put the ring washer onto the limb, onto the bicep and the thigh, while on the MMS small they don't put it in. Therefore, both the legs and the arms are a bit shorter as well. So anyway, back to Kohiru. As you can see, she actually got a lot more graphics on her than some of the earlier release. Compared to Harmony Grace, she got a lot more detail paint job on her. A bit of gold in here. And the face, not sure if it's focusing. It's got a more bland looking face, but interestingly they actually put a bit of blush on her cheek. I'm not sure if it's focusing, but it's not really focusing. But well, you just have to believe me. This time they decided to put some blushing onto her face to actually make her look more lifelike, which I like. Also like the flowers paint job on her. She got long hair. She got a spare head, which I will show off later. Got different facial expression, different hairstyle, and a different hairstyle on the back as well as on the front as well. Again, typical articulation for MMS movable body. You might notice that the leg is different on the MMS third and the MMS first. That is one of the major difference. They round it off so that the leg is actually got a lot more articulation sideways and look a bit more natural. Another big changes that was done is onto how the chest armor is put on, which I will show to you when I put the armor on her. And here we are, Kohiru in full armor form. Now you can see exactly why she is called the Type Chopsticks. You can see here there is actually a pair of chopsticks that was actually cut into two pieces and actually armed onto her thigh armor. Overall, quite a Japanese or Korean or Chinese sort of theme. I think it's probably Japanese. I think probably it's the taiko drummer. That's what those chopsticks actually give me the feel. They look like drumsticks. But the overall theme is is chopsticks. You can't deny it. So it comes with this fork-like weapon, which actually got 2 small holes here, so that you can actually take it off and actually mount it onto the back. And individually, both of this whole set is actually a weapon. By itself, this is in storage mode. If you take this off, this peg is actually just big enough to be held on by her on her hand, so that she can use it like well, drumsticks, as you can see. Also, the mounting bracket, if you take it off and take this and push it in, you will notice that there's actually detail to be that is it actually focusing? Yeah, you can see it. It's actually handle with a trigger on it, so you can actually hold it like a gun, and the hole where this plug in becomes the barrel. It's quite nice. It means that you actually got 2 guns and 2 sword stick thingy on her. So she's pretty well armed for a light armor. Let's see. This Kohiru and her co-cell Miranda, which is a type spoon, both of them are a bit obscure in terms of their theme, but I think it's really depend on your taste. To me, I think this obscurity is actually make them even more attractive. Just to show you how this is actually mounted onto her back. So push it in and push it back onto her back. Oh, by the way, just to show off her face, just a bit of close up. This is her second face, which got a more, well, alluring bit of smile on her, but her head dress is pretty. Her alternative hair on the back, you can see she actually tied the hair up. Trying to make my camera focus, but it's not really doing it. There's a lot of a little detail, especially this gradient color, yellow to orange gradient color pattern all over her armor as well as her weapon. So just to break apart the complete solid block red of the plastic, but overall she looked really nice. It's a bit cumbersome, the way her chopstick is actually mounted onto her thigh. So you can see that, well, half of the time she can't actually put her hand down. But yeah, she's a recent release, so she's actually still freely available. And I would say if you got a chance to find her, do so. She's an obscure theme, but she's a good release. She's a good figure nonetheless. And I'm going to see what else I have in my collection that is still available in the shop right now. One of the things is recently the backlog of the older release of Busou Shinki has been basically drying up. I believe Konami is planning for big release for one of their special called Type Valkyrie Ultrain, which is coming out in about a month's time. I believe whoever factory Konami is hiring, they're probably running on full time, trying to put that order together. So at the moment, the factory probably are not running anything other than Ultrain, which is why the current shortage of the older release of Busou Shinki. So yeah, join me next time when I review some other thing.